Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder control the tap. Paul. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Paul into the front court. Down just a couple. Driving right to the basket. Zach LaVine rejects it. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Bulls get it back. Danilo knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Done. And he scores. Jay took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bulls with it. Goes to the left side. Done. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Paul into the front court. Down 2. Down low, Gallinari. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Steven Adams able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Paul. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Big man, Steven Adams. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Paul. Gallinari off the mark. Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Here comes the screen. On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Thunder with the basketball. Chance for Paul. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Paul. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Paul for 2. The shot almost. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Paul. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Chicago possession. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Whoops, that won't go. Paul across the timeline. His team down 9. Won't go. To Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down 11. To Corver. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Hey, watch this screen, look.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Gets it in the right corner. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Wide open look, won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Here's Schroeder with it. He'll run the offense. Nice pass to set things up.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. Long key from three-quarters court. And so we're through one here at United Center with the Bulls on top. Jay and I come back to the Windy City after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Schroeder. Oh, nice swat.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. That's rebounded by Chicago.
Don't let it split. Don't let it split.
And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Paul. Shot no good there by Gallinari.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Adams. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Paul. Down low, Gallinari. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Paul with it up top. His guys down big. From the painted area, won't go down.
Get back, get back. Match up, match up. Find the shooters, find the shooters.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Danilo Gallinari. He's got two shots coming. A career 86% from the line. First one goes down.
Good shot, good shot. Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2.
I get up and right back to it. I'm here. I got ball.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
With a drop step. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for two shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
I got him.
Has a chance. And the rebound pulled down by Adams. Here comes the screen. Paul to Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. Done.
Here we go. Got him. Got him. Good help.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Schroeder for three. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
You've got to get that one to go. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Schroeder has a look. Gallinari off the mark. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Paul across the timeline. Down a bundle. To Schroeder, working it outside. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Schroeder with the board. Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Oklahoma City's got it. To Paul. Fires the three. Offensive read and a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Paul lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Chicago. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. "17-footer at the buzzer. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. Nice cushion for the Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. The pass set it all up.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
To Paul. Laurie Markkanen swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Schroeder. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Catch up, baby.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you.
Keep him hit.
Count the basket at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oklahoma City ball. Here comes the screen. Take stock of the floor. Schroeder. To Korver. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Here comes the screen. Schroeder to Adams. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Schroeder. To Korver. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Whoa! What a finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Hey, lock up.
Paul to Schroeder.
Right.
Now Adams down low. Finish that. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Hits at the line. The Thunder have the possession. Schroeder to Paul. Down for Robertson. And look out.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oh, here it is. Play some D.
To Young. Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys down big. Not going down for him this time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
OKC ball. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul. Down for Robertson. Flushes it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Great feed, sets it up, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message, nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Done. Count the bucket for two.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Thunder with the basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound taken in by Chicago. To Young. Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Here's CP3. Off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. To Chris Dunn. Danilo Gallinari sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. The Bulls take this one as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.